Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome in. The Big B here from MoneyTourNation.com, your home for everything money. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we have our week 2 MLB predictions. Now, there's a lot of stuff that we need to get into because how I'm gonna run MLB this year is going to be a little bit of different. Like, it's not going to be like the NBA and the NFL where we just pick winners and see the score. Now, we're not gonna do all that. So I recently looked at the baseball schedule and it looks like they play like series of games against the same opponent. So instead of doing days, we're gonna do like you guys will see it as we get into the picks, but we're gonna play like a series type. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna predict how many games I'm expecting each team to win. Like say like say like the Blue Jays and the Rays play this week, right? And then they have 4 games this week. So I got them for 4 games. And then here's the thing, right? Here's the rules. So if I pick so say for instance I pick the Rays 3 games to 1, okay? If I pick them 3 games to 1, that means that it doesn't matter what days they win. If they win 3 games and if the Blue Jays win 1 game, that means I'll get the pick correct. Anything other than that, I'll get the pick wrong. Like say if the Blue Jays defeat the Rays 3 games to 1 on that stretch, that means I would go 1 and that means I would go 1 and 3. Yeah, I would go 1 and 3 then because I would get one pick right for picking the Rays, and then the Blue Jays 1 and 2, which the other two I got wrong. So I would go 1 and 3 on that stretch. So I'm pretty sure you guys will get it as we go through. Like I said, it's a little bit tricky how the way I'm doing this, but I think you guys will understand the way that that we're handling things this year once we catch up to it. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do like and subscribe right here to the YouTube channel. We are on our way to 120 subscribers. Like I said, make sure you guys go join the Discord and all that. So without further ado, let's dive into the games. Like I said, a couple games, a couple series play 3 games, some series play 4 games. I'll let you know what games they play 4 games a week. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive into it. So you got this week's games. We got no games on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, obviously because of spring training. Then you have Thursday with 13 games. They had it was 15, but due to the postpone, that's why we have 10 on Friday instead of 8. And then Saturday and Sunday we have 15 games as well. So, like I said, you guys will get how I get through things as this continues. But I think you guys will understand. I think it's pretty easy once we actually break it down and actually see what I'm doing. I think you guys will get it. All right, so kicking off with our first series of games, we have Milwaukee headed into the Mets. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this means or what the favorite by is, but I just put it what ESPN said. It said the Mets were actually favored this game by I don't know, minus 115. I don't know what that means, but I gotta find out what that means just yet. But hang around with me. Anyway, I do think this series is gonna be competitive. It's gonna be competitive. Do these guys play 3 games or 4 games this week? These guys play 3 games. They play 3 games. And like I said, and every single game is at the same place, so it will be played at the same stadium as you see here on the background. But anyway, this series is going to be competitive. It's going to be a pretty amazing series. I'm not expecting a sweep here from Milwaukee. I meant from the from the Mets. I'm not expecting a sweep here, especially at home. I'm just not expecting it. But realistically, I am going to take the Brewers, but I am going to take them 2 games to 1. I do think they'll find a way to win 2 of those games. But I will take the Mets. I will take the Mets to win one of those games because so once again, it's at home. I can see a momentum shift. Even the second or the third game, maybe they get their stuff going on there. But overall, I do think Milwaukee is the better team. I will take them 2 games to 1. I'm not expecting a sweep here, but I can see it. I can see a sweep, but I'm not going to predict it just because the Mets are at home. I can give them a little bit of hope. But I will take the Brewers, though, because they are the better team. So I'll take the Brewers 2 games to 1. All right, next series here we have Atlanta at Philadelphia, and I was kind of uncertain about this. I really was. I was kind of going back and forth with this one. There's actually a lot of mini series. I was actually going back and forth, and this was just one of them because this game's in Philadelphia. I know Atlanta's the better team, but Phillies are also really good as well. So I think this one's gonna be a clash. Also, I forgot to say that Philadelphia is. Oh, this is so actually no, I forgot to say something. So The Brewers and the Mets and the Atlanta and Phillies are the games on Thursday has been postponed. Just to throw that out there. So these two teams will play on Friday. Those two series will play on Friday, and then they play on Saturday and Sunday. But anyway, I do think this one's going to be a close one. It should be competitive, no matter without that. I am gonna go with Atlanta though, just because I do think I just think they have a slight advantage here with like roster wise. But like I said, Philadelphia is good. I do think they should be able to win at least one of these games. So, I'll take the Braves 2 games to 1. I was kind of go with the sweep here, but I'm not expecting it. Like I said, Philly is a good team. They can squeak out one here, but I'm gonna go with the Braves. I'm gonna go with Atlanta to win this one 2 games to 1. But like I said, it does not matter what games I get right. It just matters if the Braves go 2-1, then I'll get it. Then I'll get the pick correct. But anyway, but yeah, I'll go Atlanta 2 games to 1. Shouldn't be a sweep here. I feel he's going to play tough for one game. They will win one game, but I'm going overall. I'm going Atlanta though. All right, next up we have the Angels at Baltimore, and I think this is the no. These two teams play 3 days this week. These two teams play on Thursday, and then they play on Saturday and Sunday. But I think this series, I want to give the Angels at least a little bit of hope to win this one. But I'm not expecting it. I'm expecting Baltimore to get it done here. But I don't think it shocks anybody. Like Baltimore looked like one of the better teams in spring training. I highly doubt they're going to lose this one. So in this game, I'm gonna go Baltimore. I'm actually gonna take them in a sweep here. I think they win this one. I think they're gonna win all 3 games that they face here in Baltimore. But I don't know. Maybe the Angels come out squeak one here on the road and maybe upset Baltimore. But I just don't think that's gonna happen. I think Baltimore is by far the better team. They're gonna come in here. They should be able to cruise control the Angels. They should be able to win this one in a clean sweep. So I'll take the Angels in all 3 games. We'll go 3 games to 0 here. I'm not expecting the Angels to win one game here, and I would be shocked actually if they did win a game. But I like Baltimore. Like I said, I do think they're going to be one of the best teams in the league, so I'll take them 3 games to 0. All right, next we have Detroit at Chicago, and there's 2 Chicago teams, so I should say the White Sox. Anyway, let's see here. No, these two teams play. Yeah, these two teams play 3 times. So if they play 3 times, they will play on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. If they play 4 times, regularly they will play every single day. If they play 3 games, they will play every day except for Friday. But that's what the 3 and 4 game scenario means. But anyway, Detroit's actually favoring this one by -175. My bad about the 55% because that's just the first thing I saw. Anyway, the White Sox. I don't think the White Sox are going to be that good this year. Like I said, if you guys haven't checked that out, where I did every MLB teams division predictions, but just go check that out. Um, I can see maybe the White Sox pulling out one here, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. I'm going to take the Tigers 3 games to 0. I actually think they get all 3 wins here in Chicago. That is kind of risky though because I don't know, just because the White Sox are at home and maybe they can pull one out at least. But I like what I seen out of Detroit. I think they can win all 3 games here. I'll take them 3 games to 0. But like I said, I can see Chicago maybe coming out here and get a win. So wouldn't be shocked, but I'll take Detroit. I'll take Detroit 3 games to 0. All right, next we have Minnesota at Kansas City. And listen, I know Minnesota looks suspicious and spring training, but here's the thing, right? You can't suspect thing out of spring training, right? Like you can't really expect a lot out of spring training because the guys are going to rest their guys. Kansas City actually looked pretty good during spring training. I will say they impressed me. But the Twins, they're going to be really good this year. I'm not panicking about the Twins just yet. And do they play 4 games? Nope, they play 3 games. Anyway, I as much as I want to take Kansas City to at least win one of these games, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'll take the Twins 3 games to 0 here. Like I said, I am expecting them to go like cruise control here. I am expecting the Twins to win this one 3 games to 0. Like I said, I want to give one to Kansas City to hopefully they can come away with the win, but just me personally, I just don't think that's gonna happen. I'll take the Twins 3 games to 0. Cruise control, kind of like Baltimore. Yeah, the Twins won this one 3 games to 0. All right, next up we have the Yankees at Houston, and I wish I don't have to say this because I'm kind of a Houston hater, if I'm being honest with you. I don't really support Houston as a team because they're so damn good and they almost win. They're kind of like the Kansas City Chiefs in the NFL. Like they win almost every single game. Oh, and this is our first game of stretch, by the way, where these two teams play 4 times this week. So these two teams will play every single time this week. But anyway, in this game, I want to get the Yankees one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take Houston 4 games to none. Like I say, Houston's going to come out with a whole bunch of firepower here. I'm going to go with a sweep here. Actually, it's actually kind of risky to go with sweeps here in MLB, but I think Houston's got it in the bag. I think Houston wins all 4 of them. I'm not expecting the Yankees to come in here and win one. I mean, I can see it, but I'm just not expecting it. Plus, Houston's going to be a really tough task to deal with this year. So, yeah, I'll go with Houston for nothing. But listen, I can see the Yankees coming here and get one, but I'm just not expecting it. All right, next we have Pittsburgh at Miami, and yeah, this is also the one of the couple games this week that they play 4 times this week. So about this series, I'm expecting it to be a good one. It's gonna be all right. Pittsburgh, I don't know about the thing about them. I don't know if they're gonna be good or bad. I do think they're gonna be bad, but I just don't know. Miami, I'm expecting them to be like a good, decent team, like a middle of the pack team, like not middle of the pack, but almost playoff caliber pack team. That I'm gonna go just because these games are in Miami. I will go with the Marlins. I'm gonna take them 3 games to 1, but but I do think Miami is the better team overall. But I will take Pittsburgh to at least win one of these in Miami. I am comfortable about that. Pittsburgh, they should be able to come in here 1 game focused up, but at the end of the day, I do think the Marlins are the better team. I do think they take this. I do think they take this series. I'm gonna take them 3 games to 1 here, but hey, listen, it can happen. Pittsburgh, they can come out here and win 2-2, but I'm just not expecting it. I think Miami will get it done. I think Miami take care of this one 3 games to 1. All right, next we have San Francisco at the Padres, and yeah, this is another game. This is another series that goes to 4 games, but San Francisco is currently favoring this one. Actually, I'm kind of surprised it's not San Diego, but San Francisco's favored by 110. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know about this series, but hey, listen, I can predict a split here and pick both of these two teams to tie at 2-2. I can realistically see that. As a matter of fact, I think these two teams are so even that I'm gonna pick that. I think it's a split. We'll go 2-2. Now you guys will see this in future prediction videos where I do a split. When that means I do think that's why I'm not going to predict any team. That way I'm going to go a tie like this. You guys can definitely see that throughout the course of the season, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the tie here. I think it's gonna be 2-2. I think it's gonna be a hard competitive series. I think, like I said, I think both of these two teams are like identical. That I just think it's gonna be a tie. So we're gonna go 2-2. It's a series split. All right, next we have the Cardinals at the Dodgers, and my Dodgers got some work to do, man. We got some work to do. Coming into the season, we're supposed to be one of the best teams in baseball. I think we are going to be one of the best teams in baseball. And when we look at the Cardinals, I think they got a lot better. I do think this team is going to be way better than what they were last year. They should be. I'm excited for the Cardinals this year. I actually really am. With this game being in LA, with these games being in LA, is going to help the Dodgers a lot here. These two teams play 3 times this week. Yeah, three times this week. I can see the Cardinals winning one here, but I'm not expect. Actually no, never mind. Yeah, never mind. These two teams play 4 times this week, right? Let me look. Let me look here real quick. The Dodgers. Yeah, they play 4 times this week. Anyway, yeah, I'll take the Dodgers 3 games to 1 here, just because I just think they're a better team. I do think the Dodgers will. I do think the Cardinals will come in here and get one in Los Angeles, but I do think the Dodgers should be able to come in here and protect their home ground. They should be able to win this series 3 games to 1. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Cardinals come in here and get 2 maybe. But just because I think the Cardinals are going to be a good team this year. But I'm gonna go with the Dodgers 3 games to 1. They look good in the spring training. I trust them here, but I do expect the Cardinals to at least get one of them in Los Angeles. So we'll go 3-1. All right, next we got the Blue Jays at Tampa Bay, and this is another one that goes to 4 games. Anyway, I don't know, but I mean, fuck it. I don't know. I can realistically see a split here. Another split I can see coming. And matter of fact, since I this is kind of like the San Francisco and Padres game. You know how I said that both teams are like identical even. Now just taking a split. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna take a split here. I do think the Blue Jays and Tampa Bay will at least split the series here, 2 games to 2. I like both teams' odds to win at least 2 games during here this road stretch, especially with Tampa Bay at home. I do think they should be able to win 2. The Blue Jays, I do think they'll be just fine. And like I said, they're kind of identical to Tampa Bay. So overall, 2-2, good game, good series, good series split here. I like it. I like the chances. I think I'll win that, but yeah, I like the chances. Split series 2-2. All right, and now we have Washington at the Reds, and is this another game that goes to 2-2? I'm at to 4 games. No, no, it does not. No, they play 3 times this week. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what to think about Washington. Like, I do think they are going to be bad, but they looked good in spring training, so I'm not sure what to think about them. I do think they are going to be bad. Anyway, when I look at the Reds, I'm not. I mean, I don't think they're going to be the best team out there, but I do think they are going to improve from last season to the fact that I am going to take the Reds to win this. And matter of fact, I'm going to take them in a sweep. I got them 3 games to none. With this game being in the Reds' house, I do think that's going to provide a lot of comfort for the Reds to win this one. But Washington, I don't think Washington is going to be that good. Like I said, I mean, based off spring training, you could be saying that they could be at least somewhat decent, but I'm not expecting them to be decent. I'm expecting them to be trash. I do think the Reds are going to come out and win these games in the sweep. I'll go 3-0 here. But don't be shocked if Washington comes out here and maybe squeaks out a win. You know, get an upset win on the road. It could happen, but I'm just not expecting it at all. All right, now we have the Cubs at the Texas Rangers, and one of these games are ESPN. I do think it's the Thursday game. Anyway, the Texans. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but the Texans are -120 in this one. I like the Cubs a lot, man. I do think the Cubs can do some damage in the mini series, but I'm not gonna expect it. With this game in Texas, it's gonna help the Cubs a lot. I'll take the Texas, but I'll take the Rangers to win this mini series, but I'm gonna take them 2-1. I have some confidence that the Cubs will come in here and at least get 1 game off of them. I'm pretty comfortable about that. Like I said, these 2 teams are basically kind of identical. And if these 2 teams, if they would have played 4 games, I probably would have picked this mini season series split. But I'm gonna go with the Texans just because they played 2 games, and with the Rangers being at home, I'll take them 2 games to 1 here. But I can see the Cubs winning 2 games in here. I can see it, but I'm just not expecting it. We'll go 2-1. We'll go 2-1 Rangers. All right, next we have the Guardians at the Athletics, and I think this one is one of the more easier ones of the week, if you're asking me. Yeah, both of these 2 teams play 4 times this week, and I honestly think the Guardians are going to come into Oakland's house and they're going to beat the shit out of them all 4 games, and they're going to take 4 games. And I do think the Guardians are going to come to Athletics house, and they're going to kick their asses all night, and they're going to send them dumbasses Athletics, and they are going to sweep their asses in front of their home fans 44 games in a row. And I just think it's gonna happen. I have no hope for the Athletics. They look good. They look somewhat good during the spring training, but like I said, I can't base anything out of spring training. I need to see the regular season first. Now I know the Athletics are bad, and I know the Guardians are at least capable. Well, hopefully they're capable enough for coming in here and getting 4 wins at the Athletics house. This should be not big of a deal. Guardians, you should be able to take care of this. If you can't, I don't know what your deal, but you have to take care of this. Guardians, I'm taking you in the sweep for nothing. Go get it done. All right, and now we have Boston at Seattle, and I think this is the last one. No, this is not the last one. We actually have another one after this. But anyway, Seattle's favored this game by 170. Excuse me. Um, Boston, I don't think this team's gonna be good. I mean, they could be good because I do think they have the firepower to be good, but I'm just not expecting it. Um, Seattle, I think Seattle's gonna be good this year. Honestly, Seattle. This is also one of the few games I've played 4 times this week. Um, in this series, I'm gonna take Seattle. I'm gonna take them. Yeah, I'm gonna go Seattle in a sweep here. I mean, you could make an argument that it is kind of risky here, but with this game being in Seattle, it's gonna help. It's gonna help the Mariners a lot. I do think they should be able to cover these games. I do think they win this one in a sweep. But I wouldn't be shocked if Boston actually comes in here and gets a win in one of these games. I wouldn't be shocked, but once again, I'm not expecting it. I'll go 4-0 here, Mariners. All right, and the last series we got for week 2 is Colorado at Arizona. I mean, yeah, another. All right, and this is the last series that plays 4 times this week. Yeah, I mean, Rocky, I know you perform good in spring training, but like I said, and like I've been saying all along, I can't base anything off of spring training. You're playing against a team that's 10 times better than you, and I think you guys are going to get your asses swept 4 times here in the Diamondbacks' house. I just highly doubt. I don't think the Rockies are going to win a game here. I mean, it's a possibility, but I just know I just think you're just playing against a team that's just by far substantially better than you. But I don't know. It's the MLB. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in every scenario. But I just don't have any confidence here that the I just don't have any confidence for the Rockies. I don't have any confidence that they can come in here and get a win. I'm expecting Diamondbacks to win all 4 here. All right, guys, and that is going to be it for predictions today. Make sure you guys do like and subscribe right here to the YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off, get this thing edited so you guys can watch it on time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace out. See you later. Stay safe. Go Dodgers.